Give the call to the Honourable Deputy Leader of the Opposition.
My question is to the Prime Minister. I refer to the Prime Minister's broken promise to reduce power prices for small businesses and families by $275, a promise he made 97 times before the election. I also refer to the Prime Minister's broken promise to deliver cheaper mortgages made at Labor's campaign launch. Can the Prime Minister identify a single electricity company which has reduced its charges, or a single mortgage holder who is paying less than on the day the Prime Minister made these promises?
Give the call to the Prime Minister.
Yes, thanks, Mr. Speaker. Of course, the whole premise of the question is wrong. But when you look at the energy crisis,
members on my left,
they've given up on the IR. No more talk about small businesses and IR.
Order.
No more false examples coming through. They're now back onto another falsehood. Now onto another one. Well, this is what Kane Thornton has had to say, the Chief Executive of the Clean Energy Council. He said this: it's abundantly clear that Australia's clean energy transition has been throttled by years of policy uncertainty, with the amount of quarterly commissioned generation capacity continuing the downward trend of the last few years and now at its lowest level on record. Industry confidence to invest is growing, aided by clearer and more potent policy directions across the country. Couldn't have said it more clearly. Philip Lowe, the Governor of the Reserve Bank, had this to say. When we're on a different path, people were saying, are they really serious? It was damaging us. Richard Court, the former WA Liberal Premier, the past decade of national energy policy has been a slow-moving train wreck. A slow-moving train wreck. And when it comes to...
the Prime Minister...
You asked him about energy.
The Prime Minister will pause, and I will hear from the Deputy Leader of the Opposition. A point of order.
Mr Speaker, on relevance, rattling off the wrong page of talking points is not answering the question. One company.
Resume your seats. The Deputy Leader of the Opposition knows that was not a correct way of stating a point of order. It might have been a good grab, but it was not a point of order. And I warn her that that sort of behaviour will not be tolerated for much longer. The Prime Minister is referring to energy prices, and I give him the call.
Mr Speaker, I was asked. I was asked about
members
power.
on my left. Members on my left.
I was asked about power, and we know from the member for Mitchell, who's had some good comments about his mate, the member for Cook, that they were addicted to power, but they weren't very good at energy. They weren't very good at energy policy. That's the problem for those opposite. All about power policy, nothing about energy policy.
Order.
The truth
members
is
on my left
that the cheapest form of new energy is clean energy, is renewable energy, which is why our policy will put downward pressure on energy prices. And when it comes to mortgages, I know this is a really difficult concept, but if you have the policy that we have, that the WA government has, and I noticed Minister Cook in the gallery there today. Perhaps Minister Cook could provide a workshop while he's here in Parliament House about how successful the WA program has been of providing a shared equity system for people to get into housing in Western Australia. And our Help to Buy scheme will do just that as well, because the nature of a Help to Buy scheme is that rather than the person who has the borrowings, it's a shared scheme.